back around 2017, I made my YouTube channel. It sounds really weird to say that out loud. I feel old, elderly, if anything. But yeah, it's been that long. That's about a decade now. And let me tell you, you could tell its age. I was young, I was cringy. It was all like the generic upbringings of a YouTuber. Now sadly, no more videos exist of that era because when I was older, I decided to delete half of them because of just how long ago they were. But you're not missing anything. Eventually, some years forward, I ended up rebranding as Fearful. That was when I turned about 16, 17. No jokes intended, no memes or anything. Now, the first time I've had some recognition, I guess this isn't really recognition, that sounds super egotistical, but I'm gonna go with it. The first time I got seen on YouTube was around this time, because I started doing Fallout videos around this time. I did have a video blow up before this, but every other video I had was like 30 views at most. Nothing crazy or anything really. Granted, I'm very grateful about that still, because 30 people watching is better than 0, but you know, still. To be exact, my best performing video as Fearful was a build video, which is, the irony is not lost on me. That was when Fallout had like cards where it did percentages instead of just onslaught and all that. But the times your builds were a lot more diverse. Then after a while I just decided to quit because I was not interested anymore, and honestly I was just really bored of Fallout. Not Fallout in general, but like Fallout 76. The problem with Fallout in general is like, I don't like making the whole, I played Fallout in VR for 10,000 days, found wrong, found sexual. I don't like making those videos because they don't feel very gratifying to me. I like videos that help other people, and if they don't help people, they at least teach them about something. It's so that we all can enjoy them. I'm not trying to sound like, you know, preachy or anything, or being like, these channels don't do, like, I'm not doing anything special here. That's the kinds of videos I made for a while. I made some about Spooky Scorched and Festive Scorched, and really just any of the events, and including, at the time, the new update, the Atlantic. I know, that probably just made some people, like, audibly gasp. But as I said earlier, I wasn't really, like, I wasn't enjoying it much because it didn't feel like I was really teaching many people. Like, I was getting decent views, but overall, there weren't just many people coming in, and eventually, after a couple of side videos, I just decided to quit and go learn coding. Fast forward about a year, I decided to rebrand one final time. I rebranded to Deadman. That's just because that's the name I'm known as online. It's like a gamer tag that I used to have. Because again, as a kid, I was very edgy. If I had numbers in my name, you know I was a happy camper. And that's when I uploaded a video that kickstarted everything back up, and that was How to Farm the Guardian, which I do plan to remake, but for now, we're just going to talk about it. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. The video sucks. It's not well explained. Everything in it works, but it works very barely. And at the end of the day, if it ain't going to help out a lot, and if it's very like niche to get it to work, it probably isn't a good video. But for some reason, everyone liked it, and it went up to about 1,000-ish views within, I think, the first 2 or 3 days. Which, note that when the video was getting popular, it was very slow. So it was like 12 views at the end of day 1, and I sat there and I was like, well, you know, this is something to work with. And then I woke up the next morning and it just skyrocketed. And that's how I made the Onslaught video that for some reason I always talk about. Honestly, nowadays it's like a little funny thing I do, just because it's not great either. Like, it's a lot better. It tells you a lot more and it helps you a lot more than that Guardian video. But overall, I plan to remake that one too, just because it's also not the best. Suddenly, after that video and a couple more, I started getting a good amount of views. Then I made a build video. I made how to make builds in particular. And that skyrocketed. As of the date I'm recording this video, it is my most viewed video, sitting at 9,500 views. Which doesn't sound like a lot. That's a lot for someone of my size. That is actually about, I forgot the number, but I'm just gonna throw a oddball number out. About quintuple the times amount of subscribers I have. Once I saw that, I kind of realized I have some heat rolling, you know, I have some steam for the train going. So I started uploading more and more, and now we're here. I upload about weekly, I upload guides usually, stuff like that. You already know this. You already know this. And now we are at 500 subscribers. I know it took 5 minutes to get to that point, but I felt like giving a little bit of background was a good idea. In this video, I want to talk about like the future and what the plans are for this channel. First major plan, I promised it, I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago now. I'm gonna be doing streams soon, and it's gonna be a Fallout New Vegas. I've never beaten it somehow. I know that might be shocking, but Fallout New Vegas, I got bored of usually because of the speed that you go at. I'm used to fast-paced stuff. Not crazy fast-paced, but like, you know, a sprint button. But I'll be streaming until I beat the game. I'm not gonna act like it's gonna be like, oh, I'm streaming every day. But like I'm gonna try to do some streams here and there and get progress towards it. And overall, just finish the game. After I beat the game, I'll try doing a super cut. So just basically a bunch of funny moments from the streams and some, you know, commentary or whatever. But overall, that's the main goal. And for anyone being like, oh, you did that because you get bonuses, you get super chats and stuff, I don't have them yet. I promise this is just the best I can think of for a 500 sub thing that isn't just revolved around me. Because it's not revolved around me. This is a team effort. However, I will not lie to you. There is a donation link. So if you want to say that, you can. But I've had that for months now, so you know, yeah. But overall, nothing else is changing. I'm starting to do Fallout videos. I have some build videos planned out, and I have a very kind of different video. I wouldn't say it's really different, but it should be fun. But yeah, long night really over. One thing I do want to say is thank you for watching and thank you for your time. Without you, this channel would not be any bigger than 10 or 12 subscribers, and for that, I'm very grateful. And the final thing I want to mention for anyone that doesn't know that subscribed, there is a Discord, so if you want to join, I can help out with builds, stuff like that. I know it seems a little odd to shout the Discord here, but I feel like a video for my subscribers is a great place to tell them that they can come and talk to me, or they can go chat in the general chat. It's kind of dead right now because I think there's like one other person in there right now. But yeah, and with all that said and done, you have a good day.
Saturday night.